All right, Sagittarius, here we go. You had a very interesting pull in your weekly reading this week in your spot, and I've gotten a lot of, almost too many people that wanted to have me pull a reading for you and to see what's going on with that. I can't guarantee whether that energy is going to be here or not. That message from the weekly reading with the devil, it was very isolated from the rest of the reading. It's simply a cautionary tale of, well, best way I put it yesterday in a tweet was check yourself before you wreck yourself kind of a thing. And that's sort of what's reflecting here in the pre-shuffle a little bit. And there's good news that comes with that. But, you know, you have to be careful. You're being warned to be careful, I guess. And Sagittarius reading's been coming up pretty similar for quite a while now. Let's take a look. Let's just pull a reading. All right, I pulled a morning reading for you this morning offline, and I got some pretty much the same kind of messages I got here, so let's do it. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right. Now, as for sign updates, I don't mind if people, say, hey, can you do a blah, 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 but in a way, I'm a very responsible reader. I pull morning readings every morning where I take a look and I see if any signs need updates from the monthly reading. If they don't, I don't do it. I'm not one of those readers who just pulls readings because they want the views and they want, whatever the fuck they want. I just, if you need an update, I'll give you an update. I can't say what's going to come up here, but I can tell you this. On the surface, I've got the Knight of Pentacles crossed by the High Priestess. And then I will show you, I'll talk about that in a second. Then I've got the Five of Cups right here in my sandwich. Now, we'll get to the other cards in a second, but this is a High Priestess sandwich. All right, there's a lot coming towards you. We're moving into Sagittarius season, okay? It's a very important time, and the message from the universe is the archer takes the shot. That definitely applies to you, okay? You got something very big coming your way. You have maybe two somethings very big coming your way. You're going to need to use your intuition to be able to tell the devil from the angel. And it's extremely important that you do that, okay? Because if you don't take your time, if you're not methodical about it, if you're too much emotion and not enough ego, you want balance between the soul and the ego, right? You could end up disappointed, the sad horse here. You could make the wrong choice. All you got to do is listen to your intuition, not listen to the words coming out of someone's mouth. Okay, the words coming out of people's mouths are usually bullshit. Right? Most people mask their feelings in a big way or their true intentions in a big way. Now, taking it further, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, and there's no reason these two should still be together in this deck. I've been pulling on this, even I know it's a new deck, but I've been pulling on it for almost a year, offline. It's been shuffled a lot even here online. This is a divine couple. You have a very powerful soulmate that either, I'm not sure if for some of you it's your runner, but for others of you it's someone you haven't met yet. Okay? I can tell you that. Which is why it's very important for Sagittarius to know the difference between the devil and the angel. And the only way to do that is to be methodical, is to use your intuition. Otherwise you end up picking the wrong thing, right? Because I've got a very spiritual connection coming here. It has a lot to do, the 1111 portal energy is speeding things up with the Hierophant here. I've got the Strength card right here. I got someone here who's coming towards you. I do. I've got heart chakra open, so, again, and I've got your heart chakra open. And right here I've got the Four of Wands. There's potential for a new beginning. This leads to the Ten of Pentacles if you're methodical, if you use your intuition. And that's what that devil was talking about in the weekly reading. That's the message that was there. There was some energy, I don't know, could be ancestors, things along those lines. You're always being watched over by various energies. But whatever it was trying to warn you to use your head before, check yourself before you wreck yourself. I guess it's the easiest way to put it. That's all. You're going to, Sagittarius of all the signs, because we've been getting this same message for you for quite a while, is one of those signs where you've got to, you're just, I don't know, you're going to have to use your discernment, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. There's an opportunist energy that's still there. I could phrase it this way: one energy sees you as some sort of prize or trophy, and the other energy is more of a a soulmate type connection. I think the warning is there because you may mix the two up. All right? Like I said recently, there's usually a lot of passion, you know, in these types of connections. But what kind of passion? Is it just carnal or is it deeper than that? All right, let's just see where we go. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. All right, I'll do it for you. All right, here we go. The card before the cut is why the fuck are we here, Sagittarius? 9 of Swords. Well, we're here. That's you. We're here because of all the messages I got from people who wanted. I mean, there were at least 24 that flew by my Twitter feed of people that wanted Sagittarius reading. You know, I stopped answering them because I had already answered a couple. And the truth is, you know, you got that sometimes in a reading. And sometimes in a reading here at Steve Love Tarot, I'm going to freak you out. It's just the way it is. I can't control what energies come in. Just like I can't. Sometimes it's just going to be freaky. No need to worry about it. It's not a bad thing if you're being warned and cautioned about something. It was just more of a message of use your head. That's all. That's all. And, you know, it's tough to read sometimes. I got to sort of analyze it and figure it out. But that's pretty much what I took away from it. After that, right here, there's a new beginning. An Ace of Wands after the cut. 9 of Swords. Again, stay out of your head. There's a new beginning coming. But I think you're going to have to use your discernment with it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'd love to sit here and be a sugarcoat reader. I really would. Those people don't even get tired. They don't even need Advil. They just, you know, oh, you got a wonderful new beginning coming, right? It's all roses and rainbows. You're not even going to believe what's coming your way. Things like that. Well, I mean, yeah, I say things like that too, but there's always a but attached to it. You got to go deeper than that. All right, let's see where we go. Let's see. This Sagittarius season coming up, your season, is very powerful. Just this week alone, the highlight of the week is both Mercury and Venus moving into your sign. Of course you're attracting things. You're going to look even more attractive. And that attracts devils too. All right? Especially if you're hot or popular or anything like that. Anything where you could be someone's trophy. Watch out. All right, here we go. Give me a reading, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Sagittarius. Well, you really want me to shuffle, don't you? Jesus Christ. Yep. Three of Pentacles. What's fueling that? This is the overall energy. 3 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. I said that 4 of Wands in the pre-shuffle is the pathway, if you will, to the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. I was going to say something's about to pop, but not really. It's about, again, I'm tying you back to that Knight of Pentacles up in the pre-shuffle that we opened with. Be methodical, use your head. Balance your intuition with your emotion, and you'll be fine. This card also, this 3 of Pentacles, crosses that 9 of Swords, saying the same thing that the Ace of Wands said after it, which is chill. All right? It's all good. It's fine. If you got ancestors warning you about something, that's not necessarily a bad thing, or whatever energy it was. It was powerful energy. But, you know, maybe you're about to make a decision. Maybe you're about to just stop for a second and make sure, you know, make sure you're making decisions with your intuition. Let's see where we go, because something's about to happen here. This is nice. Energy around your connections right here. How something's behaving in the 3D is here. The soul energy is here of something. I don't know what. Hidden energy is here. It's red with the energy of the connection, and right here is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. But I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards over the top. Some sort of connection here. This could be just the energy around you. Okay? It's going to be a very unique reading because this is a very unique energy. What is this? The 4 of Wands came back. Look at that. There it is. It's right there. The energy around you is of a new beginning, a new start. Provided you do that with your intuition. There's something about the High Priestess here. Why is that? Anyway, yeah, something's about to happen here. When the 4 of Wands is here, you're either about to meet somebody or somebody's about to return. But I think it's both with you for some reason. How's this energy behaving in the 3D? These are 3D energies. The Hierophant. Yeah, the 1111 portal woke a lot of people up. Okay? The Hierophant, all November long, the Hierophant, anytime you see it in my reading, it's the universe pointing me to the 1111 portal, the energetic new year. It woke a lot of people up. It shook up, it was like an earthquake for the soulmate cycle. Okay? And what happens in an earthquake is it shakes everything up. But there's always, after an earthquake, speaking as a California person, I know, after an earthquake, there's always a haze in the air, right? It almost looks very magical in a way. That's kind of what I've got here. And again, somebody's awake. I don't know. We're going to have to clarify. The soul position, bookending this, King of Pentacles. We got all cards from the pre-shuffle coming back. I bet this is the Queen, and I bet this is the Knight of Pentacles again. Yeah, again, it's this repeating message you keep getting. You're going to have to use your intuition here to spot the angel from the devil. I know I don't have a devil here on the table, but you've got a divine couple, a divine soulmate that is right there. It might be right in front of you, or you might not have met the person yet. I do not know. But there's a warning to be careful. It could be, for some of you in that weekly reading, this past week, it could be you think it's the person you think it is isn't who it is. It could be someone screaming out at you, some energy just screaming out at you that that's the case. I don't know yet. We're going to have to clarify this, and we're going to need the witches to do it. The light seer's not going to cut this. Let's do it. Let's do the witches. All right. Yep. Bottom of the deck randomly is the eight wands. There's communication coming from something here. There's just, I know this looks great. I do. I'm just being honest, and I would love to be a sugar coater. There's a but. That the word but is just floating around like a blimp flying over a football game. I mean, it's just weird. Why is the Four of Wands here? I used to say Leo was the hardest sign to pull on. Leo soap opera is getting pretty easy to pull on, right? I got it now. I got the swing of it. You're now the hardest sign to pull on. But these are not fast-moving energies. These are very slow-moving energies that are coming at you, which is why you don't get a lot of energy updates from me. All right? It is. And I know you like to go to channels where they update every week, and every couple of days there's a new Sagittarius thing up there, but that's not how energy works. Okay? That's why temperance is the most important lesson in the tarot. Nothing moves that fast. Don Henley got a song back in the 80s. He's got a line in it, something like, things change very slowly if they ever change at all. You find something to love in this world, you hang on for dear life, kind of lines like that in the song. It's true. Energy changes very slowly. There's very little change. Why is so if you get a completely different reading, it could just be completely different energies. But I get the same energies because I know what I'm doing. I don't get completely different things. Why is the Four of Wands here? I'm still shuffling. It still wants me to shuffle. What's crossing this Four of Wands? Yeah, it's justice. Something beautiful is trying to happen. That's happiness. Happiness. The energy around you is happiness. Maybe some of you aren't seeing it. I don't know. There's some kind of massive connection here. What's on top? Ace of Cups. Yeah, you don't know about it yet. You maybe you're not seeing it, but I think for most of you, you just don't know what you don't know. And something's about to pop here, but why is this butt blimp here? What's going on with a butt blimp? That's kind of funny. What would that look like? Oh, anyway, Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. Look, happiness, justice, balanced energy, the Four of Wands, the road to the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, something just, and Nine of Cups, the wish fulfilled, and it's just beautiful. It's nice. It's terrific. It's fantastic. What the fuck's going on here? Why is the Hierophant here? It's the weirdest reading, I swear to God. I knew it would be. All right? I knew this would be a weird reading. A Hierophant. So, this is good. Why is the Hierophant here? Yeah, there it is. It's the Hermit. You have got to... Whatever 1111 did for you, okay, woke up a lot of people. The energy is still happening within you. There's just, whatever is happening, whatever this is representing, requires a lot of soul energy on your part. Okay? A lot. What's on top? Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? Knight of Cups. Okay. I get it. There are two choices here. Okay? And the one that offers you the cup might disappoint you. It might not be the obvious choice is the one you think you don't want. And I know you don't want to hear that. It's the one that you're like, oh, it's sort of like an energy here, right? With the Hermit crossing the Hierophant and the Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Knight of Cups. It's like an energy of someone told you. There was an episode, I know why the devil came out. And I'm not saying you're going to do this. There was an old episode back in the day. The shows that gave us the reality shows we have today and changed Hollywood forever were the shows from the 90s, like Jerry Springer, Sally Jesse Raphael, and shows like that. Anyway, I forget who it was. I think it was Jenny Jones or somebody like that. Had someone on their show. It changed everything. They had, like, he thought that some girl had a crush on him. But then when he got on the show, he found out it was a guy. And apparently he was like really homophobic. So he like killed the guy. You know, later there was like a big murder thing and all that kind of thing with it. And they never aired the episode and all that kind of stuff. That's this. I'm not saying that you're going to do that, but it's that kind of energy that's here. It's a very powerful, you get an offer of love, and the energy from you is sort of like that guy that found out it wasn't the girl that liked him, it was the guy that liked him, and it's a very strong no. It's a no, nope, I'm not interested. The universe wants you to check yourself before you wreck yourself. It wants you to stop a moment, be methodical, and think about it first. And it's probably giving you this message because this is one of the strongest no's to a Knight of Cups I've ever seen, I've ever felt land on this table. Okay? So be careful. Before you say no, make sure you know what you're saying no to. On the flip of that, before you say yes, make sure you use your intuition and you know what you're saying yes to. Pay attention to what I said. I think it was in the weekly reading, or it was a recent reading where I talked about, you know, that amazing amount of passion and, you know, paint peeling off knocking chunks off the wall, kind of banging, you know, where it's just unreal. You're so dehydrated in the morning and all that kind of stuff. That's not always sustainable, okay, in the long term. Sometimes it's the one that you don't think it is. All right. So again, I'm just giving you the energy. Do what you want with it. Just be methodical in your choices because things are coming your way. There's an energy around you. There's an opportunity for you to get a wish fulfilled and find out that someone loves you. But when you find out who it is, a good number of you aren't going to like it. Or your instinct is to say no. That's not instinct. You use the force. Use your intuition. All right? And I don't think you've met this person yet. I get that around the Ace of Cups. I don't think so. It's actually a divine couple. All right? This is the universe explaining the weekly reading to you. And if you think about it, if you listen to what I said on the weekly reading, this makes sense. Right? Somebody's trying to say, wait, be careful. It's not that you're making a bad decision. It's that you will be. You're dismissing something that you shouldn't. You know, maybe. I have no idea. That's just what's here. All right? Take it for what it's worth. You've got an offer of love that someone's going to give you. And your response to it is a bit like this boy to this girl here. Now, I'm going to just look at these frogs. I'm fine. Be careful. And this is happening at some point in the very near future, because probably during Sagittarius season, but I would say between now and the new year. All right. Why is the King of Pentacles here for most of you? Tell me about the King of Pentacles. This is, wow. This is divine masculine in the soul energy of this person that you're probably going to reject, or hopefully will at least be methodical and slow down. And over here, the message from the universe is about you, the DF here. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Tell me about it. Queen of Wands. Wow. 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 It's just attraction energy. There's a big... They're attracted to you. That's all I can say. You're their dream come true. You're their wish. Okay. What's on top? It's nice to get a message for Sagittarius that's not me having to give a warning lecture. The Ten of Pentacles. Again, there it is. It's crossing our overall energy. It showed up over here. This is Ten of Pentacles. What you're likely to reject, the person, right? Don't be one of them people that gets a checklist in their head. They got to have blonde hair and blue eyes, and they got to be at least 5'10". No, they got to be at least 6 feet, and they can't be this, and they can't be that, and they can't have this, and they got to have that, and they got to have this. Just be neutral. Be open. That's what this Hierophant is talking about, right? What's the Ten of Pentacles doing here? This is, wow, the Hanged Man. This energy, whoever this belongs to, gives you a new perspective on your future. In other words, this is when the Hanged Man and the Ten of Pentacles come out like this is life-changing shit. Okay, it's a whole new world. You get all Disney on you, but it is. Okay, this is some spiritual shit, and we see it right here in the 3D. Okay, be methodical. This is actually a message for you. These two cards are you. Now we're going to talk here. Let's talk to the universe. Let's go. Queen of Pentacles. What do you want to tell me here? It's red with these. It's almost a message of use the Force. It really is. I hate to use that. I hate to bring Star Wars into this, but it kind of is. A little bit. All right. Let's see. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why? Yeah, wow. Jesus Christ. It's judgment time. It's judgment. It's karma. It's just an energy of karma. It's even written on the fucking card. It's just... The universe's message to you is, again, check yourself before you wreck yourself here. If you reject this, I don't think anything bad's going to happen to you, but it's, again, I use that show, that TV show where that guy, and the look on that guy's face when he found out it was the dude that was into him. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. It was just, and think about it on a smaller level, right? You think somebody likes you, you swear they like you, and it turns out, you know, your horoscopes all tell you you're going to get asked out today, and you do. But it's not the person you thought it was. Okay? Try not to be disappointed when that happens. Try to be grateful that somebody is offering you a cup. Because the one that you are disappointed that's offering you the cup is actually life-changing shit. It's a divine couple. There is attraction there, but it's on a deeper level. These are King and Queen of Pentacles. They're the best couple in the deck. It doesn't get any better than that as I read the energy. And this is my reading. So I'm telling you, it's the best couple in the deck. They're not always the most attractive couple. In other words, you may not be, could be a physical attraction thing. And that could be why judgment is here. You know? Again, try to open your mind a little and dig deeper than just surface shit. All right? It's judgment. Yeah, judgment. It's up to you. It's a spiritual lesson test, if you want to put it that way. I don't know, but you're going to have to use your intuition. I know that. What's on top? Yeah, the star. This is what you manifested. This is you. We're talking to you now. It's judgment time for Sagittarius. What you going to do? Right? You manifested this. You may not realize that this is the person you've been trying to manifest. It could be a replacement for a runner, right? The runner ran. You know, the universe then has to find a replacement for that. You've been maybe following the advice that I and other people have been giving you about manifesting, where you want that person, that runner, or someone better. This is the someone better. But it's not always what you think it is. It doesn't match some kind of checklist. It's about a soul connection. Why is the star here? Five of Pentacles. Again, there it is. You're tempted to leave it out. It's like the universe is, oh my God, it's unreal. Think of this as like a test. It's karma. It's what you manifested. It is the love that you manifested. The star and the Ace of Cups are read together. It's your wish. And the universe is like, I'm giving the Queen of Pentacles their fucking wish, and they're not interested. They're blowing off their actual 9 cups. Be careful. Probably the card, the devil, came out, and that isolated energy came out in the weekly reading, because a good number of you, not all of you, a good number of you are thinking about somebody else that you'd rather have, so you reject this. And that energy is trying to warn you that that somebody else is shit, is the devil. It's not going to work out. It's going to leave you in the cold. Instead, you're leaving yourself out in the cold. That's what the Five of Pentacles means. On your own, the universe is sending it to you, but you can't see the forest for the trees. You've got to slow down, check yourself before you wreck yourself, and take the spiritual lessons that are coming at you this month. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to. I say test. It's not a test you have to take. It's like the SATs here in the U.S. You don't have to take them. You can just not show up. Whatever. You know, nobody going to come to your house and arrest you because you didn't take the SATs. You know, it is what it is. You've got to... my advice is to take the spiritual energy that's here this month. But you could do what you want. You could say no, and that's fine. But that's what the universe is telling you. It's like, here's their manifestation. It's on its way, and they're going to leave themselves out in the cold. That's the way it's reading anyway. That's what the universe thinks is going to happen. It even thinks it's going to happen here. And that Five of Pentacles is read with 9 cups. It's your wish. It's your wish. It's your manifestation. It's your manifestation. It's love. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Final outcome. Yeah. You get a second shot at a deep soul connection, at a twin flame, at a soulmate, whatever it is. I don't know. Whatever it is. Maybe you thought your runner was twin flame, and it's not. You got it wrong. A lot of you did in this cycle. And it's actually another energy that's coming towards you. And as you resist the change and the growth that you can, and what you can learn from this runner, they're going to just blow right by you. And that's your choice. We do it to ourselves. All right? These connections, these soulmate connections, are about growing your energy. Whether it's for the other person, the runner, or something better, or so that you can be there for something better. The universe knows what's on your path. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why? Tell me about this. Tell me about this. What's the final here, universe? Yep. Be ready. Be methodical. This is a whole new world. I said it already over here. I'm saying it again. 3 of Wands is the energy crossing it. This energy is steadily coming towards you. You need to take a good look at it, right? You need to be able to see. Get yourself out in nature. It's going to be important for you if you're stuck in your head at all. All right? And it's dangerous. It is. It's dangerous for me to do readings like this. Sometimes, because I'm in effect doing what Doc Brown in Back to the Future said never do. Never find out too much about your own future, because you'll fuck it up. I don't even want you to think about this. I don't. And neither does the universe, really. It wants you to, it's all intuition, you'll know. But keep in mind, this is just information, that's all, and knowledge is power. Right? Make sure you have a clear head, clear perspective on where you're going and what you want. It's not some silly checklist that's just superficial features of what someone looks like. I know Sagittarians are better than that. All right? What's on top? 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here before I open my mouth? Page of Wands. Yeah. This is a weird thing to say. One of the reasons you might reject. Why me, universe? Why me? You know what? One of the reasons you might reject this Knight of Cups, and don't take this the wrong way. All right, this can be on a small level or a high level. You think you're too good for whoever this is. Okay, you don't think they're on your level. It's kind of like that a little bit. All right, you're looking for something else. That's what this Page of Wands is saying, right? But yet the Page of Wands is also read with the Knight of Cups. It is someone who's below your station, shall we say. It could be financially, could be career-wise. They might be substantially younger than you. All right, hopefully they're legal. But, you know, anything is possible. It's a general reading. But again, I will give you the general advice this way. Before you reject anything or anyone, make sure that you've got good perspective on what keys that thing or person may hold to help you grow and help you in life or whatever. Make sure that before you dismiss everyone, for example, every person has something to teach you. Every experience has something to teach you, right? And I'm not saying that you're high on yourself or whatever. This is talking about, you know, they might be younger than you, they might not have as much money, they might not have their career as high up as you, etc., etc. That's all this is saying. So the easiest way to phrase it is, you might think that they're beneath you on some level. It's a cruel way to say it, but that's actually what's happening. No, I'm not interested in you. You know, come back in a few years when when you're a manager somewhere or something, at least. You know, that kind of thing. Don't be like that. Every situation has something to teach you. All right? So just all the universe is saying is keep your eyes open. The reason I think that devil came up also in the weekly reading, and what that message was, had something to do with the fact you're probably inclined to pick something based on some kind of criteria that you have in your head, or some sort of a huge amount of passion. The devil can represent a huge amount of passion that might be there for somebody. And be careful about that. It's a warning. You're leading yourself down a path of, well, 5 of Cups, as the pre-shuffle showed us here. Disappointment, sadness, regret. I really regret doing that. Lots of people regret doing that. Lots of people got together with people they were totally physically attracted to and had plaster falling off the ceiling sex with them, and they regret that relationship. They wish they'd never met that person, right? Things, usually when it's good, when it's going to last forever, they're smooth and slow like the Knight of Pentacles, right? Slow and steady wins the race. That passion can flare out, and I gave you the example in the weekly reading, or a recent reading, I don't know, of stars up in the sky. And it's funny, you have the star here. Our sun is a mid-sized yellow star. It burns about 10 billion years up there. There are stars that are much more passionate than our sun. There's blue giants. They're big, they're huge. Our sun is like a little marble next to it. But it burns hot, blue hot, the hottest it can get. And I'll tell you what, they only burn about 10 million to 100 million years. And that's a lot less than 10 billion. It's a lot less than 10 billion. So, slow and steady wins the race. It's an important message for you. And again, I'm just saying what's here. I'm just reading the energy. Don't shoot the messenger. It's actually good news. You've got a divine situation. You're getting a wish. I see it in both places here, both positions, and these are read together. But you'll be inclined to reject it. It doesn't meet some kind of criteria. It might be beneath you in some way. You may see it that way. Don't. At least give it a look before you reject it. Slow and steady wins the race. Be methodical. All right? That's it. And you were getting some kind of warning, and I won't lie to you, you were getting some kind of warning from some energy, something in that weekly reading. So if you're out there watching and you were somebody who's about to make a decision or whatever, stop for a second and think about it. Ask yourself why you're making this decision, and just make sure it's for the greater good of all involved. And it's not for selfish reasons. That would be devil energy, right? That's all. Make sure it's for your greater good. Is it for your greater good? That's all. That's all the universe has to tell you. You got some of the best news in the zodiac. You've got a beautiful soulmate coming your way. They just might not be what you think, right? Or who you think. All right. We're going to pull 3 cards from the universe here. See what else it wants to tell you. What else you want to tell Sagittarius before we go? Anything? I'm just endlessly shuffling here. Yeah, this is, wow. Queen of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, holding back, and the 3 of Cups. Wow. And the Fool crossing the 4 of Pentacles. The one that, this is kind of, I'm going to paraphrase the message, all right? Normally, when I pull the Queen of Cups, I say it's the most love I can pull from the deck. And the 3 of Cups is the flow of emotion and all of that stuff, okay? This is about inside you, okay? Make sure, the secret to your success here, with whatever the hell the universe is talking about, is you not being afraid to allow all of your emotions to flow. And this is especially true during during Sagittarius season, all right? Because you're going to have things coming at you. The message from the universe during Sagittarius season this year is the archer takes the shot. You know, somebody's taking a shot. And it's funny that we got deer here, right? Because people bow hunt for deer. I know my dad was a hunter, right? It's one of the ways people hunt for deer. They hunt with bow and arrow. And God forbid you don't take the shot. You know, everybody taking the shot. 11/11 woke people up. All of them, people you'd be surprised would take a shot. And that could be the problem here. It could be somebody who would normally not take a shot at you. Because they're reflecting, you're reflecting as 9 of Pentacles. She got her, you know, you got your shit together. This is a page. But it's not like they're communicating in a page. It's talking about status. It's talking about whatever. So anyway, your success with whatever this is revolves around not just having the love flow, right? And communicating the love, but not holding back on things. All right? Taking leaps of faith in directions you wouldn't normally go. It's an energy overall here from the message from the universe of fortune favors the brave. And we did have that strength card in the pre-shuffle. All right? Take the reading for what it's worth. It's very good. You got a shot at a solid foundation here. But the universe thinks a good number of you are likely to reject it. For reasons I've already said over here in the final outcome. All right? That's all I'm saying. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Okay. And if you like this, this is an honest, straight, this is very clear. The universe made it crystal clear, and it didn't even give us a devil. It already knew we were kind of pulling on that. It's explaining why it put the devil, why the weekly reading came out the way it did in the Sagittarius position. And it was very isolated. No other sign is going to get a reading like this. Okay? It's just you. You're your own little animal right now. You are. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I help one person here, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.